Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fragrance Fireside Chat. I'm your host, Cody. Sorry, it's another day late. I usually mean to review these on Sunday, or release these on Sunday, but I was extremely tired again after I had a lot of work to actually do. I've been going through and selling a lot of stuff because I'm actually getting ready to move again. I found I'm narrowing it down to about 2 or 3 really nice places right in the heart of Manhattan, Midtown West, which will basically allow me to walk to work. So really excited for that, and going through that entire process and narrowing it down. So in the process, I'm actually getting rid of a lot of my stuff because the place, it's not as big, and I kind of want to have really a straight and narrow. I don't want to keep a lot of junk that I don't use anymore. So for example, I sold my PlayStation 3 yesterday with all my games and all the stuff with it because I really don't use it. I use my PC for almost everything, including entertainment, game-wise, and everything like that. So I sold my PS3. I let it go for, I let it go for $140. I was asking for $180, but I went for $140, and I was like, fine. Sold it with, I think it was like 7 or 8 games. Yeah, I could have gotten a little bit more, but whatever. The PS4 is coming out. I wanted to get rid of it before that actually came out, and yeah, just kind of went with that. And as a result, actually, pretty sure it's depending on which place I actually narrow it down to. Once I actually move, I had been talking about this forever, is when I may start selling fragrances or selling some of the fragrances that I don't use anymore. It really depends on space. If I have enough space, if I'm able to get my apartment in a pleasing way that it looks tasteful and everything like that, then I'm going to keep them. Then I'm just going to go from there. But you know what? You never know what will actually happen with it. So yeah, I've got a bunch of other stuff that I'm still trying to get rid of via eBay. I think my 2012 Mac Air, it's like 13 inches. We'll see. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to get rid of, and preparing for the move. So I'm excited for that. Fragrance-wise, fragrance news-wise as well. Today, my scent of the day was Love and Luck. Love is a Gamble by Ed Hardy. I decided to go with it just because I just felt like wearing it. I was looking around. I was kind of a little bit short on time. I just figured, Love and Luck, I'll grab that, wear that. It's an acceptable thing to wear. And it did pretty good. So one thing that I've been seeing and noticing that you'll see kind of constantly come up is, fragrance X is better than fragrance Y. You'll always see arguments like that happen. And in general, I always stay away from them. And I think that entire saying is just nonsense, basically. And the reason I say it's nonsense is, even in all of my reviews, I give you my opinion of what I think the fragrance is and what I think alone. Some people may agree with it, and some people may disagree with it. That's all part of the natural thing. But if somebody came up to me and basically said, you know what, I think Love and Luck is better than Millésime Imperial. For those of you who don't know, Love and Luck and Millésime Imperial are often compared to one another, and people say they smell alike. Love and Luck, you can purchase it for anywhere between, I want to say $15 and $40. I'm not sure an exact price on this, but $15 and $40. Whereas Millésime Imperial, you can purchase at the very minimum, at least if you're going to pay retail, $130. More likely upwards of $300 for the same fragrance, or for that particular fragrance. So this is far cheaper, in fact, in most cases 10 times cheaper than Millésime Imperial. And even if you said that, I would have absolutely no problem with it. I mean, hey, it's your nose. That's the goal. I mean, that's the goal of it. In my reviews, I really try and give you what my perspective is, but I try and make it objective as well, so that you can kind of come up to your own decision on something. So there are a lot of fragrances that people don't agree with me, and I really encourage people to respond with that and write it down, because the goal, what I like to see on my reviews, is people with their views on it, whether they like it, whether they hate it, whether they agree with my view, whether they disagree with my view. And I never get upset at people for disagreeing with me or having a different view. That's part of life. If you get upset with something like that, then it's not going to be a pleasant life. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts on that, and fragrances from there. I'm still looking for Dior Homme Cologne. I think I might just break down and buy it on the internet to have it shipped to me. There's a couple other fragrances I think that I'm actually going to pick up. I'm still definitely going to pick up, the two Creeds, Spice and Wood, and Jardin, the Malfi. So that's definitely on. There was one more that I actually wanted to pick up. Oh, so I heard there was actually going to be a new release for L'Homme, an EDP version, which apparently has different notes on it. But Yves Saint Laurent is a company that I really trust, I really like, and so me blind buying something from them isn't unheard of, and I probably will blind buy it without even smelling it to add to my collection. I like L'Homme. I like. I thought the Frozen smelled decent. I'm pretty sure I got a whiff of it. I thought it smelled decent. I do like La Nuit de L'Homme. Love that one. Body Kuros, actually, I'm growing a little bit more fond of that, and still not too crazy over that one. But the bottom line is, I like the quality of Yves Saint Laurent fragrances, so I'm definitely gonna blind buy it. Same thing. That's just why I'm trying to blind buy Dior Homm's cologne. Basically, I know it's gonna be a light version, and I'm not terribly concerned about longevity. Which brings me to another point: longevity. Longevity for me now, it's not as important as it once was. Longevity, it's I'm perfectly fine wearing a fragrance that's only going to last 4 hours, believe it or not, because there are certain occasions that I'll go to it. If I know that I'm just going out quickly to meet someone, grab something to eat, I'll toss it on. If I know I'm going to be in a meeting that's in a crowded room where we got some, just going to be in a lot of close contact for the day, I'll throw on something that's light. Basically, I don't want heavy every single time. I don't want something that's going to last and last and last. Maybe I want to change up fragrances during the day, and it's a lot easier if you have a fragrance that kind of dies off for that. So there's a time and place for everything. Obviously, I still do have my fragrances that I'll wear that I expect to last a day, and I go with that too. So just some food for thought. So anyways, let me know what your scent of the days were, and what else you have on the horizon for it. All right? Thank you. Take care of yourselves, and have a great day.